Alert Weather on 5 News.
Taking a live look now at our tower cam. It's in Bridgeport this morning at Dan's Car World, and it looks like a little bit of a dreary morning out there. I see a lot of clouds, but I'm a big fan of those on Monday because it makes me feel a little bit less bad about spending my day napping. So it is the perfect day to watch maybe your favorite movie and snuggle up on the couch. Although it's going to be pretty warm out, it will be a pretty dreary and rainy day. 69 degrees right now over in Bridgeport, and we'll probably warm up about 10 degrees from there. Our satellites particularly off towards the northeast, and those are going to persist throughout much of the day today. Our really heavy rain is going to start probably around noon and then continue through the remainder of the afternoon and into dinner time. So this rain is actually not part of any kind of big low pressure system or anything like that. It's actually just coming off of the Great Lakes and out of the Ohio area. We have a lot of moisture in our air, particularly in the more upper regions of our atmosphere. So that's just forming some clouds with this warm weather, and it's dropping some rain on us. Our current temperatures right now looking like they are in the mid to upper 60s pretty much everywhere, and we will gain about 10 degrees from there headed into the afternoon. These temperatures though are a little bit warm, not as warm as we were towards the end of last week. They're only about 5 degrees warmer than average, so not really anything too concerning going on here. We're sitting right around that average point, although it will be a little bit warm and a little bit humid feeling outside today. We're expecting plenty of afternoon showers. Right around noon we start to see that rain coming down, and then around 3-4 o'clock we could see a transition from that rain into more thunderstorm style of activity. So definitely be aware of that if you're headed out this afternoon. Have your umbrella and make sure you're staying weather aware of any thunderstorms that could be pushing into your region. We'll keep you updated as the day goes on. Today, not the only day we'll be seeing rainfall this week, but the day probably with the most, or at least the most widespread rainfall. Headed into tomorrow, we should stay mostly dry, but we can't rule out the possibility of a couple of isolated pop-up showers. Wednesday, those thunderstorms are back in the afternoon, and the same thing is true for the day on Friday. Headed into our futurecast, we can see some clouds building throughout the morning. They continue to intensify throughout the day, and then we start to see those sprinkles popping up right around 2 o'clock. They make their transition into some thunderstorms around 3 or 4, and we'll see those thunderstorms popping up on our radar through the remainder of the evening, even until about 8 o'clock. So headed into the overnight hour, we will start to dry out a little bit, and then we have a warm and dry day tomorrow. More rain is going to sweep in though for the day on Wednesday, so don't bother putting those umbrellas away after today. We'll probably see rain again headed into Thursday. So here's a look at what the next 7 days are going to look like for you. Tomorrow is our warmest day of the week, and then we see some more rain headed into Wednesday. We look a lot cooler though headed towards the weekend. Don't forget to download the WDTV5 First Alert Weather app for your mobile weather updates.